I started this channel because I was really disturbed by the bad feelings between some black men and women online, or the gender war as it's called. But as I studied this phenomenon, I realized that it wasn't between males and females. The cause of all the animosity is the so-called Negropeans. This is a Facebook post by Joe Davis last year. Here are 10 signs that can help you identify a Negropean. Number 1. Supporting ignorance over intelligence. When they are presented with information that would empower and uplift them, many of them shun it. But when negative stereotypical shows like Empire and Love and Hip Hop are on cable, they'll watch that in a minute. Number 2, supporting toxic liberal ideas than our own community. For example, feminism is a part of the liberal agenda, so some black women are just as bitter and they latch on to these toxic feministic ideas that are very harmful and counterproductive to the black family structure when they say all black men ain't shit, without realizing when they say they hate black men, they hate their father. Number 3, supporting businesses of other people who disrespect you. It makes no sense to spend your money with people that psychologically hate you, but they are also not the ones to actually spend money with people who support them so that the money can continuously circulate within our community. Number 4, bashes black women and praises Becky. Some of these Negropean guys that openly hate black women have a mental illness of self-hate that causes them not to even respecting or value the lives of black women. But they'll gladly praise Becky in a minute over a black woman, and it personally is upsetting because they're brainwashed into believing this myth of whiteness is better. Number 5, bashes black men but praises the massa. Some of these Negropean women who generalize all black men based on a few negative experiences will deliberately bash them, but will go out of their way by saying stuff like how the massa treats her better than Rashad. Number 6, seeing yourself only playing a sport and nothing else. An actual example of this is when a young brother said several months ago when he told a reporter, "I was born to play football at the University of Alabama." At that moment, I felt very sorry for him because his statement is an example of the brainwashing that a lot of our young men fall victim to at a very early age. Number 7, supporting countries like UK and France with a long history of violence and slavery against us. With the false flags happening on 9/11, Paris and London, Negropeans will actually pray for those countries and support them. But when it comes to natural disasters that recently happened in Haiti, Jamaica and other Caribbean countries, they're not going to pray for those countries. Number 8, believing the only way to get ahead is to get out of the hood. Many of them believe the only way to get ahead in life is to get out of the hood and move to the suburbs, and this mentality is very negative and counterproductive because it makes many of them become entirely disconnected from the experiences the rest of us go through on a daily basis. Number 9, supporting religions with a violent racist history. It's no secret that we are the most religious people in the country, but most religious people don't even take the time to read the whole religious books of the Bible and Quran because they are too mentally emasculated to discover the ugly truths about religion. It is a form of mental slavery today that stifles true progression and advancement. For example, turn the other cheek when they kill or incarcerate our loved ones. And it was used as a weapon that enslaved, lynched and killed many of our ancestors during slavery in America and Africa. And number 10, believing that success is to assimilate yourself in mainstream America. Many of them were told at a young age to go to college and to get a good job. Well, that's not true. That's not true success, because that's basically allowing yourself to be assimilated into the mainstream, and it is also very counterproductive to our advancement. The conclusion: it's crucial that we teach our kids about their true history and ancestry so that they won't become another brainwashed Negropean.